it's Amelia bringing you another Microsoft PowerPoint video. In this video, I'll show you how to create some simple presentations quickly using templates. Let's get started. In this first example, let's say you need to create a quick presentation for a sales meeting or any other type of meeting. Right now I have Microsoft PowerPoint 2016 open. If you just opened PowerPoint, it's going to display the thumbnails for the templates along with the search box. However, if you're already in PowerPoint, for instance, I'm just going to go ahead and click on blank presentation just to get to the main screen, then the way you would get to templates would be File, New. And then you're going to see several things on the screen. Now I do have a separate video, video number 1 in the series, where I explain a lot more about templates and navigating around. So if you need more information on templates than what's covered in this video, check out video number 1. For now, let's say you need to create, like I said, a presentation for a meeting. I'm just going to go ahead in the search box and type in meeting and press enter. And then you'll notice that several matches are found. Starting in PowerPoint 2013, you can take a closer look at the templates, and I'll show you what I mean here. Let's go ahead and single click on the first thumbnail, and you'll see that the size of the thumbnail will increase, and then there's a more images at the bottom center here, which is nice. And if I press the right arrow, I'll be able to see the different slides that are included in this particular template. And so far I'm really liking this template. It has a lot of sample text already filled in on the various slides. But let's say I wanted to check out some of the other templates before I pick this one. Then in that case, I would click on this particular right arrow in the circle here on the right, and then it would jump to the next template. And again, I have the more images. Not every template has this, but if it does, it's a great help. You can just go ahead and click and see again inside that particular template. And I'll go ahead and select the next one. And now that one does not have the more images. So let me just go ahead and continue here. And this one does. So I'll just give you a sneak peek here. And I'll check out one more. Okay, and notice that again, this one does not have the more images. So I like the first one, so I'm going to go ahead and click the left arrow and backtrack to this first one, and I'm going to go ahead and click Create. Now, in earlier versions of PowerPoint, instead of Create, the button says Download. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create, and then it's actually going to download that template into my PowerPoint so that I can customize and save it. So to get started, just want to mention a little bit about navigating around. Some templates have as little as one slide, and some templates like this one have many slides. You could see on the bottom left here that there's 13 slides in this particular slideshow based on this template. So to look around the different slides, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, or you can use your mouse to just move around. And I'll just coast through the slides real quick. And you can see that this particular template is really helpful because it not only has placeholder boxes, it also has sample text, the titles as well. You know, if you're including an agenda and key objectives, this one has some text in there for you. To edit text, all you would do is click on some existing text, and the cursor will then appear in the text box, and then all you need to do is customize this text. Now, my quick tip to quickly replace text would be to triple click. That's click, click, click. And when you do, you might miss it. Just try. It takes a little bit of practice, but if you get the right timing there, triple click will select all the text inside that particular text box, and then you can just type in your company name and the title for your meeting. And again, I double click that time because it's one word. So if you want to replace one particular word, you would double click. But if you want to replace everything inside that text box, triple click. So in this case, I'm just going to double click here and just type in a name here. And that's all there is to entering the text. Now, you might need to move text boxes around or change the spacing. Maybe you want to move that up. I'm going to just take hold of it and grab it here and position that. And in this particular template, that's basically all you need to do. There's a lot more about editing and formatting, but I'll have a separate video number 3 in the series. But I want to move on to my second example now. I just want to remind you that if you're using a template or starting from scratch, just remember to click File, Save As, and save your work frequently. The other thing I wanted to mention was that once you select a template, before you start customizing it and putting in your own text and adding slides, if you decide that you want to explore some of the other backgrounds and themes in the template, it's good to do that early on. And there's a quick and easy way to do that. Just click on the Design tab and explore the different themes here. Now, I'm in PowerPoint 2016. Now, earlier versions of PowerPoint, you may have to click to see the result, but in 2016, you can just hover, and what's nice is it shows you instantly what it's going to look like. And then if you see something you like for instance, we'll pick this one, then it will apply the theme to all the slides. So what you want to do is just kind of look through the slides and decide if you like it, and then you can go ahead and customize with your own text. Okay, well, let's move into our second example. It's going to be something totally different. Let's say you're a student and you have an assignment that you have to showcase a collection of pictures, and you get bonus points if you include animation. Let's say you have limited time, you need it done by tomorrow, so you want to find a template where you can do that quickly. So let's go ahead and click File, New, and I'm going to go ahead and type in Pictures, Animation, and let's look at the results. Now, I do have one in mind that I'm going to show you. It's actually down here. It's a 3D cube with animation. I'm going to show you how to use this type of a template and just replace your own pictures quickly, and you could apply the same or similar steps to other templates where there are existing pictures. You can just change the pictures to your own pictures, and you would have an instant slideshow with pre-programmed animation. So I'm going to go ahead and click Animated 3D Cube, and I'm going to click Create, and let's see what it looks like. I'm going to click Slideshow from beginning, and what you're going to see is a collection. It's actually a collection of pictures 3 at a time that automatically animate. So let me just escape out of there. Now it's set for a certain time. You could change the timing. You can have it loop automatically. I have that to set up a slideshow in a separate video where you can change the timing and set up the slideshow to automatically loop, etc. But for purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to quickly explain to you how to replace the pictures in this particular template. Now notice there's only one slide, but there's multiple objects on the slide. So to see the objects, click Home, Select, and Selection Pane to open up the selection pane and see all the objects. Now when I click on the different pictures, you're not going to actually see all the pictures. You're going to see the placeholders for each of the pictures. Notice this first one would be the picture on the left. This one here is the top, and the third one is here on the right. So this is an easy one to demonstrate. And in the directions on some of the templates, they tell you to delete the picture and then insert your own via the placeholder. But I actually found a quicker, easier way that I want to share. My quick tip is just go ahead and we'll just start with this first picture and double click on that particular picture, and then just click Change Picture rather than delete and insert your own. You can just use the existing picture in the placeholder and just click Change Picture and select from File, for example. And I just have a few background colored images that I found on Pixabay. So let me just go ahead and select 3 different images for this group. This is to be the first one. You might have to adjust it slightly. Let's just do some adjustments here. Okay, and now I'm going to select the top one and well, actually I don't have the double click because that format ribbon is already selected, so I'm just going to click Change Picture, and I'll go ahead and change the second one. And again, it really depends on the shape of your picture and the size, but I'm just going to do a couple quick adjustments here. Not perfect, but I think it'll do. And then finally the third picture, I'm going to click Change Picture from File, and I'll pick the green one. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but let's go ahead and see how that looks. So I'm going to click Slideshow from beginning. And again, these are the existing pictures, but then you could see the 3 that I replaced are here. And, it just takes a little bit more adjusting, but it's easy enough to just go along into each of the groups and change the picture. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.